In a move that has sent ripples through the aviation world, Wizz Air announced in July 2025 that it will cease all operations from its Abu Dhabi base by September 1st, marking the end of a 6-year chapter in the Gulf for one of Europe's fastest-growing ultra-low-cost carriers. Launched in 2020 during the pandemic in partnership with Abu Dhabi Developmental Holding Company, ADQ, Wizz Air Abu Dhabi was envisioned as a bold expansion into the Middle East, aiming to disrupt a market dominated by state-owned giants like Emirates and Etihad, with a sharp focus on affordable point-to-point travel. However, despite initial optimism and aggressive growth plans, Wizz Air faced a host of mounting challenges that proved too difficult to overcome. Chief among them was the deteriorating geopolitical climate. Specifically, escalating tensions across the region, including the Israel-Iran conflict and multiple instances of missile-related airspace closures, which forced costly reroutes and increased operational risk. For a carrier built on tight margins and strict punctuality, these disruptions significantly impacted profitability and reliability. Compounding the issue were the extreme Gulf weather conditions, where summer temperatures routinely exceed 45 degrees Celsius, pushing aircraft engines, particularly the Pratt & Whitney GTF engines on Wizz's A320neo fleet, beyond optimal performance limits. The result, higher engine wear, more frequent maintenance delays and grounded aircraft, severely hindering fleet utilization and disrupting schedules. But that's not all. Wizz Air also struggled with restrictive regulatory conditions, which in reality meant limited route rights and red tape that stifled its ability to expand quickly and profitably. With a small network and no domestic market to rely on, the airline couldn't reach the scale needed to break even in a competitive Gulf environment, already saturated by state-backed behemoths offering luxury and extensive global connectivity. Although Wizz Air Abu Dhabi carried over 3.5 million passengers in 2024 and grew year-on-year, its financials told a different story. A sharp 41.5% drop in net profit and investor unease over continued exposure to volatile markets. The announcement of the exit sent Wizz Air's shares up over 1.5% on the London Stock Exchange, signaling investor support for the decision to cut losses and refocus on high-demand European corridors. For Abu Dhabi, the loss of a key budget airline raises questions about the Emirates' broader aviation diversification goals under its 2030 economic vision. Etihad Airways has already stepped in, announcing replacement routes to destinations like Medina, Tashkent and Almaty in an attempt to fill the void and capture the displaced low-cost traffic. But the bigger picture is clear. Operating a low-cost airline in the Gulf is not just about price, it's about navigating complex regulatory frameworks, coping with regional instability, and adapting to some of the harshest environmental conditions in commercial aviation. Wizz Air's withdrawal may serve as a sobering reminder to global airlines. The Middle East offers opportunity, yes, but only for those who can weather the turbulence that comes with it. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Travel Deck, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on global aviation stories. Have thoughts on Wizz Air's exit? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear from you.